As you see in the last chapter, he said, natural abilities, social functions, and reward. So there will be unequal reward, and the reward will be commensurate with the function the individual plays in society. So, natural abilities, social functions, reward. What's this society called? Jason?
Meritocracy.
Meritocracy. A meritocracy. That is, people are rewarded according to their merits. They are distributed to positions according to their merits, and then their positions give rise to income according to that position. A meritocracy. Do you live in a meritocracy? Kind of.
I mean, if it wasn't meritocracy, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, wow. Okay, very good. The great thing about meritocracy is it provides a ready justification for people to be occupying elevated positions.
What I was trying to say is when you come from the lowest station, economically speaking, as I do, the chances of getting to the spot like Berkeley, there not be opportunities for merit are very low. That's more of a...
I know you will.
What kind of a reward is getting into Berkeley, though?
You learn about that guy? Reward. But what kind of reward is it? Come on. What kind of reward is it? What kind of reward is it? What is that? I can't hear you. The next step, right? This is what's going on here is education, right? I'm happy to... I'm just checking. Huh? What's employable, Hannah? Huh? Engineers and lawyers. What else? What's next? Doctors. That's doctors come at the very top, huh? Doctors, engineers, lawyers. I'll put lawyers down here. They deserve to be put people up. What else? Physicists. All right, natural scientists. What next? Psychologists. Whoa. What next? Business majors. Business. Let's go up here. Let's go down here. Very good. You know what's going on in this society. Naturally. Go on. What next? Teachers. Very good. Okay. What else? Well, we're into disciplines here. This is the university. Education. What next? Social work. Whoa. I can see that. Wait, anything down here? What about economists? Okay, economists, historians, and then right at the bottom, sociology.
Great.
So there is a hierarchy corresponding to here we have a hierarchy of education. The question is, does this correspond to natural abilities? Our sociology can do that. That's a tricky thing, isn't it? Natural, that's what Durkheim is saying. We got some natural abilities. And they correspond to the position. It's an interesting question. What are these natural abilities? Who defines what these natural abilities are? Repeat. This is based on society's needs, right? The question is that Durkheim is assuming that there's a parallel of natural abilities. What does Durkheim say? Paula, you said this to me the other day. Remember, Paula, what you said about the natural abilities? You said it's contradiction to Durkheim's whole claim about... Yes, here he says society comes first, and individuals come second. And that's when we got individuals with natural abilities floating around. Where do they come from? Interesting question, you should think about it. That again is part of the way we think in this world, that somehow we do have distributed natural abilities, and they're in some sort of hierarchy. That is how so many societies function in one world, Anyway, okay, very good. You should think about this picture, and what it means in the Durkheimian world. Alright, very good. Let's move on to the next phase, the next part of the fourth division of labour. We've talked about the linking of individual to society, the individual to the division of labour. Now what are we going to talk about? What's the second part of this chapter about? What is the second part of this chapter about? What is the second part, Gideon? Justice between one and one. Very good. What is it? Read it out. The opening sentence of the next part. Let's go part 2. Yes. Page 316. I'm listening. Yes,
Equality in the external conditions of the struggle is not only needed to secure each individual to his function, but also to link these functions with one another.
It's not just a matter of linking individuals to functions, but functions to one another. What does that mean? Gideon?
You need contracts, I guess?
You need contracts, not just right, you have contracts relating individuals, workers, the capitalists, Husbands and wives, they're interacting politically, they're not rich. The relationship between management and labor, that's a contractual relationship. And what is Durkheim saying about that relationship? What is Durkheim's class? What is he saying about that relationship? You don't know. Anybody know? Come on, get on it. You have to be fair. What does that mean?
So the two parties, the value that they exchange have to be equal.
Yes, so when I deliver a certain amount of effort, 8 hours of exhaustion work in this factory called University of California, I have to be compensated equivalently. And then no external body must interfere to make that wage sort of less than what is equivalent to the enormous effort I put in. So what he's saying here is, is that there must be, he's saying, well, let's read page 319. So yes, 319. You can read 318, 319, very important pages, but 2, 4, 6, 8 lines from the top. 8 lines from the top of 319. Yeah, wait, I'm not here today, right? Yeah, you're moving around with me. Can you read for me? Now, you get full marks for honesty and straightforwardness. Very good. 2, 4, 6, 8 lines from the top. 319.
In what class?
Yes.
In what class of society survives in order to live, in order to feel accepted by others as services, while the other classes without one, because the resources already at disposal. Resources that, however, are not necessarily the result of social superiority. The latter, the more over the former, more capable of the former. In other words, there would be no greatness for by birth without there being unjust contracts.
Okay, fine. So what is he saying here? Who are these classes? What is he saying here in this those 2 lines? Come on.
If business is able to do without the workers, capitalists are able to do without the workers, there's unequal relations there, so it's unfair, it's not truly equal.
Right. According to the situation, management can exist without workers, but workers cannot exist without managers because if there's survival, then there is an unequal, unjust relationship. There should be mutual reciprocity. What did he say? If one class in society is obliged in order to live, that is to say, if the working class in society is obliged in order to live to secure the acceptance by others of its services, but another class, the capitalist class, can do without them because of the resources already at its disposal, resources that, however, are not necessarily the result of some sort of social superiority, but most likely inherited, the latter group, the capitalists, can lord it over the former, the workers. So that is going to be an unjust relationship, unjust contract, and it's not going to lead to solidarity, it's going to lead to conflict, struggle. And therefore, Durkheim says you've got to do what? You've got to introduce social justice between 2 sides. And therefore, how do you do that? How do you do that, Anders? Norwegian that you are, you should know. Lord, what happens in Norway when you lose your job? You get welfare. You do for a few hours in the United States too. Yeah, you get welfare. So that means you're not totally dependent on capital for survival. Right? You get welfare, and also there's a regulation of the relation between capital and labor. There's a limit on what managers can do to workers, the conditions under which they fire workers. You get around this.
But if this inequality comes from social superiority, is that okay?
No, he's saying if it comes from somehow, if it comes by virtue of the fact that managers are managers because of their entrepreneurial skills and talents, not because their fathers were rich businessmen. If it comes from innate talents, then indeed it's okay. But always it is the case that those workers must not be dependent upon capital any more than capital is dependent upon workers. So basically workers don't have this guaranteed welfare, and there's only a regulation of the social relationship. Okay, it's not sufficient to say just that the capitalist has not inherited wealth. It's also the relationship itself has to be just. Okay. Jason. Okay. Now. Yes. So what Durkheim is saying here is that between different parts of society there has to be a certain reciprocity, relationships of justice. There has to be an equalization of power between parts, as well as the equality of opportunity. Yeah. This is radical stuff. This would require the transformation of the society in which we live today, here. You want me? Oh, very good. See, this is a sort of interlude. Keeps you awake. Okay, let's look at 321. 321, 322. 321, 322. Yes. Okay, I want to read to you, it's just a continuation of the same point, the new paragraph on 321, line 4. There Durkheim says, the new paragraph on 321, just as, are you there, Jason?
I am.
Very good, why don't you read it out then?
Okay. Just as the ideal of modern society was to create or maintain a common life as intense as possible.
To maintain a strong collective consciousness.
In which the individual was engulfed. Honor is to interject an even greater equity into our social relationships in order to ensure the free development of all those forces that are socially useful.
Very good. Very much so. Almost sounds like Marx. Just as the ideal of lower society was to create or maintain a common life as exactly as possible, like a strong collective consciousness in which the individual is involved. Ours is to inject an even greater equity into our social relations, greater equity into social justice, in order to ensure the free development of all those forces that are socially useful, the free development of all the social forces that are useful. What are the social forces? They are none other than the talent that individuals have. So basically, the relations to which they will enter. So basically, the idea is to introduce notions of social justice, social equality that will liberate our capacities to engage with one another in the division of labour. And if we turn on the next page, the last paragraph, the last 5, sorry, we're top of the page, last 5 lines on that page, last 5 lines of the chapter. Just as ancient people had a hope and the need of a common faith to live by, a religion, we have need of justice. We can rest assured that this need will become ever more pressing yet, as everything leads us to foresee the conditions that dominate social evolution remain unchanged. We can rest assured that this need for social justice will become ever more pressing yet, as everything leads us to foresee the conditions that dominate social evolution remain unchanged. Now, it's not clear what he's trying to get at, but it seems to suggest that social justice is an emergent common belief, almost a religion, that we characterize modern society. Okay, we're now in a position to fill this class. Who's worried about the class tomorrow, right? Yes. Yes, here it is. Yes, go ahead.
Why is there a hierarchy of division if we're all equal and we have this reciprocity in gender stuff the same? One is needed by
We are not. There is a hierarchy. There is a hierarchy. There is. Well, let me just let's see if I can find quickly the appropriate 338. Whoa. Yeah, 338, 339. Am I right here? There's some beautiful passages, well, not only really one beautiful. What about? Yes. Has somebody got a very good way to talk explicitly about 339, 40? I think that's probably the best. See, all throughout he's talking about the unequal talents, the national abilities. Let me talk about 338. Let me just read to you the last paragraph of 338. Let me tell you what it is. Okay, he said there, but the mere existence of rules regulating the division of labour is not sufficient. They must also be just. For this, the external conditions of competition should be equal. If, on the other hand, we call to mind that the collective consciousness is increasingly judged to the cult of the individual, we shall see that the characteristic of morality in organised societies compared to segmented societies is that it possesses something more human and consequently more rational about it. It does not cause our activity to depend upon ends that do not directly concern us. It does not make us the servants of some ideal powers, completely different in nature from ourselves, powers who follow their own course without heeding the interests of men. It requires us only to be charitable and just towards our fellow men, to fulfill our task well, to work towards a state where everyone is called to fulfill the function he performs best and will receive a just reward for his efforts. Well, it doesn't exactly say that there is a hierarchy here. Where can somebody help me? No? Aaron?
Well, briefly on the future times, and maybe that there's a place that in certain areas.
Where's that? On the Just Desert there.
People only too well.
We feel that 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12 right down on 339 says, we feel only too well how laborious the task it is to erect such a society, one in which each individual will have the place he merits and will be rewarded according to his deserts, where everyone will consequently cooperate spontaneously, both for the common good and that of the individual. Right. Yeah. Well, you can search for more. But essentially what Durkheim presupposes, and you're right for that to question it, he assumes that there is a hierarchy of natural abilities, and that corresponds to a hierarchy of social functions. That some functions are more important than others. And skill and prestige may correspond to that. Okay? Now what your question was?
Well, I'm just wondering why there's a hierarchy of the position.
Yeah.
If we're dependent, interesting on each other.
Well, yes, that's right. He's got an idea that somehow the managers are higher in the hierarchy than workers, but each is dependent upon the other. So there is a hierarchy based on each dependence.